fitness class today. Make certain your space is clear, you have your bag, you have your gloves if you're going to wear some gloves and have a bag, you have your water ready. If you need a towel or a mat, make certain that is all ready and your space is clear. We're going to need a little bit of space around us to do what we're going to do. And next we're going to move into a little bit of a joint warm-up. So during that time we'll go through all the joints, but if you need to make certain you limber anything else up on yourself to get yourself ready for the class, please do so. So let's head right in and we'll start with our fingers. Doing our warm-ups here. While we're doing this, I like to think about making certain that my posture is in the right place so that I'm not, just sitting here and slouching and doing my fingers. We'll go into the wrist, but I'm pulling everything up. I'm pulling my shoulders down. I'm tightening in my abdomen so that my core stays tight while I'm doing all of this. I keep a little bit of softness to my knees so I'm not locking my knees out while I'm doing this. It's just nice to have a little bit of an inventory and feel your body as you're going through this. And then we'll switch directions with our wrists. And we'll go into our elbows. From here, this is all about just making certain our joints get some movement before we start our workout. And then we'll switch and go the other direction. Today our workout, we're going to be focusing on some mobility and some footwork. And it's going to start right off the bat, so let's make certain we get all of these joints ready to do that movement and mobility. We'll go into our shoulders. When I go back on my shoulders, I try and bring my shoulder blades together and bring them down. So they come up with the circle and then they come down as I'm rotating through it. That way I feel like I'm getting through that an entire range of motion that my shoulders allow for. And then we'll switch and go the other direction. So now it's backwards. It's coming up and going down and coming up and going down. It's almost like a shoulder shrug when it gets to the top as well. And then from here, let's go front and back to get that lateral movement from our shoulders. Next, we're going to go into our hips, so it's going to be balance as well as getting some mobility out of our hips. We're going to take one leg, swing it straight front and back. The limitation on this one will be your hamstring, so just go as high as your hamstring can go. In a moment, we'll switch and go into allowing it to go a little higher when you bend our leg. If you need to, you can hold on to something to keep your balance. My balance is not working for me today, so I'm going to hold on to something just to make certain I can get those hips moving. And then from here, we'll go into our bent knee, coming front and back. Front and back. This will allow for more range of motion going to the front and back because you're bending that leg and not stuck with just how far your hamstring will allow you to go. Let's switch and we'll go straight leg with the other leg, front and back. While you're doing this, what can help is also feel like you're lifting up and out of your leg while simultaneously pushing your foot down and rooting it into the floor. That's going to help keep your balance as you're swinging that leg. And then we'll go into a bent leg. Just feel that pressure going up and down at the same time, and it should root you in place. We're going to move on to the next leg, and we're going to go side to side. Side to side, just a little bit of lateral movement. This one shouldn't go much higher than your waist. There would be more of a turnout if you're doing that, and we'll get to that a little bit later. So I want just the side to side where your feet are staying in the same direction and going side to side. In a moment, we'll do that rotation part. So that rotation part, we're going to bend the knee in, and then this is where we rotate it out. Out and in. And so now we're getting a little bit of a turn in that hip as we're doing it. And then let's go to the other leg, straight leg. So this is all about keeping it straight, keeping your feet in the same orientation as if you were standing up. And then we'll go into the bend so that it's rotating in and out. Next joint we're going to move down to will be our knees. So we'll stop this, and bring our feet together, hands down on your knees, and you're just going to do a nice bend. You can use your hands just into some circles. As we do these circles, you can keep your feet flat on the floor while you do the circles. You'll also start getting some mobility into your ankles. And we'll stop and go the other direction. Because right after we do these knees, we are going to go into the ankles. So from here, you can either keep your toes on the floor and make circles with your heels, or you can lift your foot up and make circles with your toes. I'm going to leave my toes on the floor today and make circles with my heels. That also gets a little bit into the hip as you do this, so you can see the hip and the knee and the ankle all working together as you're doing this. And then we'll stop and go the other direction. I find one direction is a little bit more fluid than the other. That's all right, it just gives me something to work on. And we'll go into the other ankle. Again, your choice. Lift those toes up, make circles with your toes, or get those heels moving. And like in this one today, it just feels nice for the entire leg within that ankle, the knee, and the hip. And then we'll switch and go the other direction. All right, we're just about ready. So, if you have some gloves, let's have you get your gloves on. Okay, we're going to head right into this one. So it's right about that movement. You don't have to do it fast, but we are going to step right into it. We're going to be bouncing front and back with a jab going out, so one leg's going to be in front. We'll start with our left leg. Every time you bounce forward, we'll have a jab. After you go front, back, then we're going to go side, side, and repeat it. So we're making an X as we do this. Keep your feet in the same position. We'll do one side, and then we'll do the other. All right, get those hands up, get yourself ready. When you hear the bell, we'll start. And front, side, side, front, back, side, side. There we go. Side, side, front, back, side, side, front, back, side, side. So you can do it slow, or it's front, back, side, side, front, back, side, side. That might help. And once you get that, so it's a step touch, step touch, step touch, step touch, step touch. All the way through. And once you get that, you can start upping your pace a little bit. So we'll just stay on this side until we hear the bell. When you are doing that punch, see if you can pull the opposite shoulder back as you're rotating forward. Keep that rotation in your core and body as you're doing the punch. If you're on a bag here, it'll be front, back, side, side. Every time you close, okay, let's switch our feet. So every time you close, you're doing that punch. Side, side, punch, side, side, front, side, side, front, back, side, side. Whatever foot is in front, that's going to be the side that you go to first. So, since my right foot is in front, I'm going to the right first. So whatever foot you have in front, that's the direction you go. And then you can get a little bounce to it as you get used to it. And it just gets you a little bit light on your feet. Staying on the ball of your foot will help. Try not to let much of your heel get on the ground. That heel's going to anchor you to the floor. And we want to have mobility. We want to keep moving. All right, now we're just going to do some punches. A little bit of break with that footwork. Hopefully you got your heart going a little bit. And then we'll step up into some more footwork after this. Now you can just focusing on rotating, keeping those punches right down the center, making certain that your hands stay up while the other one's punching, so we always have one up by our face. And rotating with each and every one of the punches. Here we go. If you're on a bag, doesn't have to be too hard, remember? This is the first round, so you don't want to be going too gangbusters in the beginning. Just about keeping it light. We upped our heart rate. that left foot in front. When you step, you can turn your foot so that you're already ready for that round kick, and then you're going to step back. So it's going to be step, round kick, coming back. As you step, you can turn that foot to keep that hip and knee and ankle safe. As you get this going, you can start to increase the speed. So it's just about staying as level as possible. So when you're doing this, try not to go up and down with your head. If you can see, the head is staying pretty level. And it's not about up and down, and up and down, and up and down. You want to stay level, which is keeping those knees bent and making certain that we stay on the ball of the foot again. Staying on the same side. Keep your core tight. Keep those elbows in. Keeping those elbows in are going to help you move easily because your core starts to stay tight and you keep everything in. As soon as we start to go out, that's where our balance can start to go off. All right, let's try the other leg. Stepping, round kick, coming back. Round kick and coming back. Remember, get that foot turned, so you want to get that heel to be 90 degrees different from where it started. Keeping those elbows in, keeping level, trying not to go up and down, keeping your core tight. So many things to think about while doing these kicks, and you just want to glide across the floor as easily as you can. Bringing your body with you as you close. If I leave anything back, that's where I'm going to start to lose my balance. So try and keep those shoulders right over those hips. We'll have a little bit more of a challenge with the balance coming up. Okay, here it is. We're going to go to our left leg. We're going to do 2 round kicks. 1, touch, 2, and then a double jab punch, and we'll switch. 1, 2, jab, jab, punch, 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 and switch. 1, 2, jab, jab, punch, and switch. 1, 2, jab, jab, punch, and switch. As you can see, there's a little bit of footwork. Jab, jab, punch. 1, 2 for the switch. 1, 2, jab, jab, punch. 1, 2, 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 1, 2, jab, jab, punch, and switch. There's your break. All right. Next, we're going to be moving forward again with some jabs. So we have a double close. We're going to go close, which is moving forward, close, and then we're going to open twice. 1, 2, and then we're repeating it. Here we go, and close, close, back, back. Stay on the same side. 1, 2, back, back. 1, 2, back, back. If you have anything to look across, make certain you're looking at that. Again, so we're not going up, 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 up. But you're staying level, level, back, back. It's all in the legs. It's from waist down for that movement and for that height. Stay on the ball of your foot. Keep your shoulders above your hips. Keep those knees bent. 1, 2, back, back. 1, 2, back, back. 1, 2, back, back. 1, 2. If you're on a bag, first one doesn't quite make it. Have that second one make it. 1, 2, because it's 2 closes. 1, 2, back. Switch the feet. 1, 2, and back, back. 1, 2, back, back. 1, 2, back, back. 1, 2, back, back. 1, 2. Get that rotation. Turn, turn, back, back. 1, 2, back, back. 1, 2, back, back. 1, 2, back, back. 1, 2, back, back. get you closer, get you right to where you need to be so that you can make that punch hit where it should. I think I need 2 side kicks there. Front kick, punch, punch. Front kick, punch, punch. Side kick, punch, punch. Back to move to the other side. Front kick, punch, punch. Side kick, gonna finish. Other side. Front kick, punch, punch. Front kick, punch, punch. Side kick, there's that rolled edge. Notice there's space underneath this other edge of my side kick there, instead of being flat. Either one works. One just has a different impact. Side, punch, punch. Front, punch, punch, stepping up. Round kick, stepping up. Side kick, stepping up. Front kick. Round kick. Side kick. In the air, front kick. Round kick. And side kick. Notice I don't leave this foot back here because that puts me off balance. That's why you take that little step up and sink everything into place. Front kick, punch, punch. Round kick, punch, punch. Side kick, punch, punch. All right. Now we're going to do 2 closes. We're going to go close, close, 3 punches. 1, 2, 3, and then open. 1, 2, and switch. Close, close. 1, 2, 3. Open, open, switch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Open, open, switch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Open, open, switch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Open, open, switch. Close, close. Punch, punch, punch. Open, open, switch. Close, close. 2, 3, and switch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. See how quickly you can go from switch to kick. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Switch. Kick. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Switch. Kick. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Switch. Kick. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you get a break. All right. We're going to start with our left foot in front. We're going to move to the left. 1, 2, 3. Punch with your left. Then we're moving to the right. 1, 2, 3. Punch with the right. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. Punch. 1, 2, 3. Punch. 2, 3. Left. 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 3. Left. 1, 2, 3. Right. 3 left. 1, 2. Right. 1, 2, 3. Left. 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. Left. 2, 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. Left. 1. Right. 1, 2, 3. Left. Right. 1, 2, 3. Left. 1, 2, 3. Right. If you're on a bag, it's going to be a little circular. 1, 2, 3. Left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Left. 3. Right. Losing my breath. Right. 1, 2, 3. Left. 1, 2, 3. Right. 2, 3. Left. 3. Right. Next is going to be some more squats. Here we go. It's going to go squat, kick, punch, punch, punch. Squat, other leg. Kick. 1, 2, 3. Squat, 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 kick. 1, 2, 3. Keep your chest up while you're squatting. None of this. Keep it up as high as you can. Sit your hips back. Squat, kick. 1, 2, 3. All right. Next, we're going to do 3 stance switches. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Then round kick, punch, punch. 1, 2, 3. Kick, punch, punch. 1, 2, 3. Kick, punch, punch. Again, how quick can you bounce that foot out? Whoops. 2, 3. Kick, punch, punch. 1, 2, 3. Kick, punch, punch. 1, 2, 3. Kick, punch, punch. Getting ahead of myself. Kick, punch, punch. 1, 2, 3. Kick, punch, punch. 1, 2, 3. Punch, punch. 1, 2, 3. Kick. 1, 2, 3. Kick. 1, 2, 3. Kick. I still want to do 3 punches. 1, 2, 3. Kick. 1, 2, 3. Kick. 1, 2, 3. Kick. On the bag. 1, 3. Kick. All right. You got a 15-second break. You may take your gloves off. We're going to do some plank walking. So, down here on the floor, hands and feet. You're going to go twice to the left, twice to the right, and back twice to the left. So, this is supposed to be a footwork day, but we also added mobility. So this is about keeping yourself mobile if you're on all 4. And this way, you learn to keep your core tight as you're moving, because if we get really wobbly like this, it's really going to be difficult to move. Keep everything tight. Don't reach out too far. You reach too far out beyond yourself, you're going to throw yourself off balance. When we get in, the next thing we're going to be doing going. Try and keep your back straight so that we're not really bent like this. This is going to be a little strain on your neck. So keep everything straight. You need to take a break. Take a break. Down and up. Don't get sloppy. That's when you start to hurt yourself. So take your time. If you need a breath, take a breath. Wipe the sweat out of your eyes. And start again. Down and up. Down and up. We only have like 2 more seconds. And you made it. Nice job. Oh, those last ones were doozy. All right, into our butterfly stretches. Having a seat. We're pulling our feet in together. And we'll be sitting up tall. And keeping your belly button stretching towards your heels. Keep your head up through to the ceiling. Stretch yourself forward with your back straight. Going forward. If you hear any buzzers, disregard them. We're just stretching. And then roll everything over. And coming up. And we'll have both legs going out. Hands coming up by your ears. Try and keep your ears right next to your arm. You don't want to go too far this way. Or keep your head up this way as you stretch forward. Which means you're going to be looking down at the floor while the top of your head goes straight up towards your fingertips. And you're stretching your belly button forward, keeping your back straight, keeping your toes up towards the ceiling. Don't let them roll in here. Really work to pull them out. Pull your belly button towards the floor as you straighten your head out. Reach your fingertips straight out while at the same time pulling your shoulders back in place. Don't let them scrunch up by your ears. Keep them down. And then let everything relax and roll over. From this nice relaxed straight place, this nice relaxed place down here, I want you to just gradually work yourself over to your left leg. And just keep everything relaxed down here. And then from here, we're going to work ourselves back through the center. Everything stays relaxed forward, over to our right side. Now, from our right side here, I want you to take your left hand and bring it up to the ceiling. And try and take your right elbow and put it to the floor while you try and look up at the ceiling from underneath your left arm. And then we're going to straighten that left arm out, swing it all the way in front of us until it comes to our left leg. And our right arm's going to go up, left elbow's going to go down. Hopefully your hair's not in your face. And look up towards the ceiling. And then come up. And we'll bring our legs together. Sitting up nice and tall. Hands go up, shoulders go down, head goes up. Back is straight. Stretch everything forward. No reaching towards your toes yet. You're reaching at a diagonal. Whichever angle your body is at, that's how you want your arms and head and everything to be. We don't want anything like this. So if we see it from the side, you should have it as straight as possible from fingertips down to your tailbone. None of this where you put a kink in it. And then after we do this, stretch as far as you can. And then let everything relax over. Take nice deep breaths. Breathe in. As you exhale, relax down even further. And then breathe in again. As you exhale, relax even further. And
we upload